So, get back to verified information. What does that actually mean? How do you do that?
Well, actually, as we said, on one hand, is invitation only. That's the start of gathering the community, and then we have every single of your colleagues can endorse your skills that you provided in your profile, or recommend you as a valuable person for any venture team. So that's the verified that.
Will they have to sign their recommendation?
Yes.
Because otherwise, I can go on and recommend myself 5 times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How do you get invited?
Well, through putting the email address of the person.
No, but you said it by invitation only. What does that mean?
You're being invited from the people that you used to work with. That's why the recommendations would be reliable. For example, we go to a co-working space where there are a lot of startups, there are a lot of people. And the nature of the business is to gather a huge network of people so it can start working. So we plan to go to co-working spaces. They sign up and they all work with each other so they can recommend each other, and it's a reliable network of users. And then start to expand step by step.
It's making more efficient the system that happens right now, the word of mouth system, right? Except that the limitations on what's going on now depend on friendships, relationships that already exist. And what you're providing is a way to multiply that, so that even though Joe doesn't know Jane, they have a chance. It's not a dating site, but there are elements of it. You get the beer. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm not really familiar with this kind of startup stuff, but it sounds like it makes a lot of sense. I mean, it looks like the function would be something people would want. Again, if it's really good, someone's going to try to repeat, put it in there. I mean, you've all been involved in these startups, and one of the questions, all 3 of you, right?
Yeah.
And the question is, how long does a competitive advantage last? And there are different answers for different things, but as long as you can make money
Yeah, we have
within the time that competitive advantage lasts, or you can extend that competitive advantage, it's a good deal. I mean, I don't know. If I were looking for somebody, I wouldn't know where to look, and this would help.
$750,000. What are you using that for?
Beer.
Mostly.
No, the 750,000 you're looking for.
Yeah,
You have our website?
now you can see,
Oh, 1,500.
Okay.
yeah, 50 for the bid, 600 for
Okay.
physical
That's,
marketing.
that's mostly to pay people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
'Cause
also,
you've got to
also for
develop,
marketing.
you got application development in there,
Yeah.
and
In
then
the first
marketing.
2 stages, it's development, and after that it's mostly marketing because of the need of spreading the word.
But there seems to be a kind of a common theme in here. Year 3, you're at $5.5 million. Everybody's at $5.5 million after year 3. I'm a little skeptical about that, but I wish you all kinds of luck on it. No, I think I was curious or interested in hearing that there are all these other competitors, and yet you feel that yours is going to be much better. They weren't user-friendly and so on, which is curious, because if they're not that good, you wonder why they're still around.
Yeah. And also, we actually found out that all of them have a
In year 3.
In year 3.
Sure.
Yeah, this is when we go, because after year 2 we're planning to go on expanding in different startup ecosystems in US, like Boston and New York. It not will be only in San Francisco.
Also sense a common theme with San Francisco.
Yeah,
It's the most developed ecosystem for startups in our case. This is why we go there, because as we saw there, there are a culture of networking, really strong culture of developing your network. So this is something that we saw and we want to use.
And also when you look through Google Maps and you see around 10 incubators in the 13-minute walk.
Yeah, only around our hotel, there were like 10 co-working spaces and incubators for startups that we found out, only in the area of our hotel.
yeah. When you say San Francisco and south,
Yeah,
Yeah.
area,
so,
So,
the whole
yeah,
area,
like
yeah.
San Jose, down to San Jose.
yeah. All right.